Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. So for today I'll be doing a get ready with me flawless soft glam makeup tutorial. So if you are ready, let's get started. So starting off, I'm going to clean my face with Garnier micellar cleansing water and wipes. Now I'm going to use the Msmetics moisturizer to moisturize my face. So when you moisturize under your eye. You have to make sure that that place is always hydrated whenever you're moisturizing. So please take note of your under eye. That's the first place I moisturize, just to keep it very hydrated. So the essence of moisturizing your face is to protect the moisture barrier so that the moisture will not leave your face. A lot of people do ask, is it compulsory to moisturize your face when you want to make up? Yes, it is compulsory. Whether you have a dry skin or oily skin, you have to moisturize your face before you start your makeup. It's a must for me. Now I'm going into my Omaricode Hydrating Primer. This is it. I'm going to apply it all over my face too. So then I'm going to use this Pond's moisturizer. I'm going to apply it on my T-zones. T-zones are the forehead, the bridge of your nose and your chin. That's where your T-zone is. And there's one thing I want you to note. When you're applying a mattifying primer, you just pat it into the skin. You don't rub it. When I'm applying skin prep, I prefer to use my hand, though I don't like to do this for my clients because most of them might think you are unhygienic. So when you're blending in your mattifying primer, make sure you do that fast because you know it's a mattifying primer, so it tends to get dry very quickly. So you work with it fast. Aside that too, when you're using mattifying products, maybe you're applying a mattifying foundation on the face, mattifying concealer, try and work fast with it so that it doesn't dry quickly. So now I'm going to use this Kiss Beauty setting spray all over my face to set the skin prep. Moving on to the brows, I'm going to start with using this classic primer, classic lash glue to set my brow hairs in place. I'm using this spoolie to brush it up first. Please be fast when you're brushing your brow hairs in place, because if you don't do that fast, once the glue touches it, like it sets almost immediately. Yeah, you won't be able to do anything to it anymore. Now I'm going to use this benign setting powder to set my brows. Now I'm going to dust off the powder on my brows. And then now I'm using David's 18 pencil. Please notice this pencil is very sharp. You have to keep your sharpener close to you to make sure your brow pencil is well sharpened. So I'm just going to outline my brows. Now I'm drawing light strokes in the I'll be using these two elegant concealers in Toast and Fun. I'll use them to clean my brows. And I'll be using a Evita Joseph flat brush. So I'm going to use Mood Beauty eyeshadow palette in Arusha. I'm going to use this dark brown shade Mocha for my eyelid. So using this brush, fluffy brush, I'll start picking the eyeshadow and I'll start applying it on my eyelid now. So now I'm going to repeat the same thing on my other eye. Start dabbing the eyeshadow. So that's that for the eyeshadow. For foundation, I'll be mixing these two Milani shades in number 13 and 14 together to get my exact foundation shade. So using this Yglam beauty blender, the foundation is already at the back of my hand, so I start applying it gently. And then I blend very well. So right now I've already applied elegant concealer in Fun to those highlighted areas. Now I'm going to blend the. Now I've already blended the highlights from this new Paris eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take a light powder shade and use that for my highlight. These two shades, I'm going to mix them together. I'll just make sure I blend my under eye very well before I reapply it. Now I'm using this Airspun setting powder. I'm using it to set my under eye, forehead, and all the places that I highlighted. To contour my nose, I'm using a powder from this new Paris powder palette. So I'm just going to apply it on the brush and then use that on my nose to emphasize my nose contour. So now I'm cutting the contour. Guys, I already fixed my lashes off camera. Now I'm going to apply powder all over my face. I'm going to blend out all these. So for contour, I'll be using my True Complexion Radiance palette. I'm going to use this shade in the middle to contour my face. So I'm just going to blend my contour up. So I'm going to blend the edges. So for my under eye, I'm using this Paula Beauty Eye Pencil. I'm going to use it to line my under eye. Now I'm going to use my highlighter. I'll be using this Revolution highlighter. I'll be using this golden shade to highlight my face. For the lips, I'm going to line my lips with classic lip stain in the shade Thunder. So using a lip liner. So I'm going to use Avour lip stain in the middle. And for the edges, I'm mixing these two shades in my Imagic lip palette. Then I use this one to line it again because I don't like the shade I'm seeing. Then I'll apply classic lip gloss on it. So this is the final look for the flawless soft glam makeup tutorial.